Krystal. I want to introduce you guys to Krystal, who's a Flytographer of ours in Paris.
Hey guys, nice to see you.
Now, Krystal, the first time I met you was in Paris at our first Flytographer meetup. I've actually seen you at every single Flytographer meetup for the last 5 years as well.
I love the Flytographer meetups. I've talked about this several times with you, that it's where I meet all my greatest and best friends. So I miss it this year. I'm sad not to go this year.
I know. We need to do a really big one next year in 2021. When we were at the meetup, you told me about your memoir, and I'm dying to read it. So tell us a little bit about your memoir and what's going on there.
Yeah, sure. I came to Paris in 2012, and it was definitely really difficult to move there. It was my first time living alone. I was in my 20s. I was starting a business in a foreign country. I was learning a new culture, and I wanted to put that in writing. I mean, photography has taken me to amazing places, from helicopter rides to Versailles to ambassadors all over Europe to, just crazy events that you normally wouldn't have access to. So I wanted to write all of that in a book and share, what it's like to just kind of go for your dreams, whether that's Europe or trying an artistic career. I want to give people some hope and some insight to what it's like to go completely into the unknown and try something new.
Tell me a little bit about what it was like in Paris when stuff started to happen in early March with coronavirus.
It just felt kind of eerie, like everyone knew something was coming, but it hadn't been announced. And I noticed that some people were starting to wear masks on the metro. So I feel a lot of people weren't taking it serious, but I did notice that the crowds were clearing out. I mean, there was less tourists for sure in the beginning of March that started. I am in Maryland right now, and it's been nice to be with family during this time, especially since my sister is having a baby. And I had planned to come to Maryland either way. Long before any of this happened, I was just kind of lucky that I was on a plane back before Europe was shut down. And then my sister's dog actually just had puppies, so we are adopting a little puppy to take back to Paris whenever we're allowed to re-enter the country. Little Coco. I need to show you, he is the most adorable little man. It's like our first child here.
Oh, he's so cute.
He's adorable. I'm in love with them. So I decided, instead of stress eating and sitting around losing my mind, which I've definitely been doing some stress eating, I'm not gonna lie about that, I needed another project to focus on. So being in Paris, being a creative myself, I've met so many artists. My work is taking me amazing places. So I decided to start a podcast, and it's all about creative people in Paris. The podcast is called Vie Creative, and it's on iTunes and Spotify. And basically it's little 30-minute segments that come out every Wednesday where I interview artists, and you can just learn about their world, because I also want to inspire other people to create as well. I mean, I feel like now is a better time than ever to try something new. We are all sitting at home with nothing to do, and right now is the time to kind of explore those things. So I've been interviewing jazz singers, travel photographers, painters. I had a ballerina on last week. So one of my podcast guests was Claudine Hemingway, and she is actually related to real life Ernest Hemingway. And I had actually bumped into her at a bar in Paris randomly before I ever met her. We started chatting, and I learned that she was related to Ernest Hemingway. She's also a writer, she's a tour guide, and she became a really good friend. So it's great to put voices to experiences.
That is so awesome, Krystal. I'm so excited to tune in. Okay, so last question. What do you miss most about life in Paris, and what are you going to do first when you get back there?
Right now is really difficult because springtime in Paris is everyone's favorite time. We all live in small apartments, so city life is made for being outdoors. We have beautiful parks in Paris. We have great restaurants with terraces. I mean, everything is about being outside. And I can't wait to just have a big picnic with all my friends. I mean, we always have picnics along the Seine at sunset, and it's just such a great way to get together and exchange stories and enjoy the outdoors as much as you can in the cities.
Well, thank you so much, Krystal, for chatting today. It's always great to see you. And good luck with Coco and Papa Mamahood, and we'll talk to you soon.